AI's journey began with one question: can machines think? From Alan Turing's groundbreaking ideas to today's revolutionary tech, artificial intelligence has come a long way. Stick around to uncover its history, its breakthroughs, and why society's future is pure AI dope.
Okay, get this. 1936.
Okay.
A young mathematician, Alan Turing.
Right.
He's wrestling with a question
Yeah.
that would, it changed the world.
Wow.
Can machines think?
Huh.
That question, it sparked a journey.
Okay.
And that journey led us to right now,
Yeah.
to AI,
That's right.
artificial intelligence. It's a wild ride.
Yeah. Isn't
Full
it?
of twists and turns, moments of brilliance,
Oh, yeah.
and even times where it just seemed like the field hit a wall.
Interesting.
And that's where we'll start today,
Okay.
exploring AI.
The history of AI.
That's right.
Wow.
The fascinating history and the potential of AI.
Okay, so Alan Turing.
Yeah.
He wasn't like,
Yeah.
tinkering with circuits
Yeah.
or writing code, as we might imagine. He was diving deep into
Yeah.
theoretical concepts.
Right.
This was like the foundation of what would become computer science. And ultimately, AI.
Okay, so we have this idea.
Yeah.
Machines that can think.
Uh-huh.
But then things went quiet.
Oh, yeah.
We entered this period known as
The AI winter.
the AI winter.
Yeah.
What happened? Did the world just lose interest?
Not quite, no.
Yes.
Early AI researchers, they
Yeah.
ran into a problem.
Oh,
They could program computers to solve logic puzzles.
okay.
But anything more complex was a major hurdle. The technology just
Couldn't keep up.
couldn't keep up with these goals.
It's like having a brilliant recipe,
Okay.
but lacking the key ingredients
Yeah.
to bring it to life.
Exactly. Think about it.
Yeah.
Like trying to bake a cake,
Okay.
but only using flour and water. You might get something like dough, but it wouldn't be,
Not a real cake.
no,
Yeah.
not the delicious cake you envisioned, AI, early AI.
Yeah.
It lacked the data
Yeah.
and the processing power.
To flourish. Funding dried up.
Oh, wow.
Research slowed. The field entered hibernation.
Wow.
Yeah.
But then something incredible happened. The internet exploded.
The 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, connecting the world in ways
In ways no one
no one imagined.
could have imagined, yeah.
Was this the missing ingredient?
It was a turning point.
Okay.
Suddenly we're generating and sharing information
Yeah.
at this
At an unprecedented rate.
unprecedented rate, this vast ocean of data.
Wow.
Text, images, videos, you name it.
Yeah.
This became the fuel that AI needed to thrive.
So data became the missing ingredient, like
Yeah.
the sugar and eggs.
A perfect analogy.
Uh-huh.
This is where machine learning comes in.
Okay.
Unlike traditional programming,
Yeah.
where every step is coded,
Uh-huh.
machine learning algorithms learn from data,
Okay.
identifying patterns and making predictions.
So the more data,
Uh-huh.
the better they get.
The better they get.
Yeah.
So this is where AI starts to sound
Yeah.
less like rigid instructions
Uh-huh.
and more like a student learning.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Adapting.
Machine learning allowed AI
Okay.
to tackle
Yeah.
increasingly complex tasks,
Right?
like recognizing faces,
Right.
filtering spam emails.
Right.
It was a significant step forward.
Okay.
But the real game changer was still to come.
Hey, want our free AI dope top AI tools that we use? Chat below. It's our live Google Sheets packed with over 100 killer tools: video, music, photos, AI voices, productivity, script writing, YouTube hacks, captions, the works. Always growing. Live Google Sheet. Always free. AI dope top AI tools that we use. Download and chat below. Back to the show.
Okay, so we have data
Yeah.
fueling the rise of machine learning.
Uh-huh.
But something tells me there's more to the story.
There is.
What happened next?
Oh.
That propelled AI.
Around 2015,
Okay.
a confluence of factors
Huh?
created a perfect storm
Wow.
for AI innovation.
Really?
It was a bit like all the right pieces
Yeah.
falling into place at just the right time.
Let's unpack those pieces then.
Okay.
What were the key factors that ignited this AI explosion?
First, the open source movement
Okay.
gained momentum. Researchers.
Developers began sharing their code and tools
Okay.
and even data.
Wow.
Like never before, this collaborative spirit,
Yeah.
it fostered rapid progress,
Right.
allowing people to build upon each other's work
Yeah.
instead of starting from scratch every time.
So a global community of
Yeah.
AI enthusiasts
Uh-huh.
all sharing knowledge
Pushing the boundaries.
and pushing the boundaries.
Oh, it's possible.
That's incredible.
It is.
But there had to be more than just collaboration.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Alongside this collaborative spirit, we saw a hardware revolution.
okay.
Specialized chips known as TPUs.
TPUs.
Yeah.
What are those?
Tensor processing units.
Okay.
They emerged. These TPUs, designed specifically
Yeah.
for the complex calculations that AI thrives on.
So it's like giving AI its own specialized brain.
You could say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Designed for the kind of mental gymnastics.
Um,
needs to perform.
Right.
Yeah.
So TPUs
Yeah.
offered a massive boost
in processing power.
in processing power,
Yeah.
allowing AI to tackle
Yeah.
even more demanding tasks
More demanding tasks.
and learn from even larger data sets.
yes.
Okay, we've got collaboration, we've got powerful hardware.
Right.
This is all starting to sound very familiar.
Is it?
Was this around the time we
So
start
you're-
hearing about
About what?
things like ChatGPT
Oh, yeah.
and these amazing AI tools
Yeah.
that can generate text and images?
You're right on track.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
But before we jump to the applications,
Yeah.
there's one more piece of the puzzle.
Ooh, I love a good mystery.
Do you?
What was this missing piece
Well,
that finally unlocked AI's true potential?
that's a good question. This missing piece was a breakthrough in how AI processes language.
Okay.
A revolution sparked by transformers.
Transformers.
Introduced in 2017.
Okay. Transformers.
Yeah.
That sounds more like something out of a sci-fi movie
It's a fitting name.
than a technical term.
It is.
What exactly are transformers?
Transformers.
And why were they so groundbreaking?
They revolutionized
Wow.
the way AI understands and generates text.
Okay.
Before Transformers,
Yeah.
AI models struggled to grasp the nuances of human language,
Okay.
the way words relate to each other
Uh-huh.
in complex sentences,
Yeah.
and the subtle meanings we convey
Okay.
through context.
So imagine trying to understand
Yeah.
a Shakespearean sonnet
Okay.
by only looking at individual words without grasping the rhyme scheme,
Yeah.
the metaphors,
Okay.
the emotional undercurrents that
Yeah.
give it depth.
Yeah.
Is that kind of what AI was dealing with
That's an excellent analogy.
before Transformers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Transformers changed all that. They allowed AI to analyze text
Okay.
in a much more holistic way,
Okay.
considering the relationships between words and the overall context.
So this led to
This led to a giant leap
a giant leap in
in natural language processing.
natural language processing.
Yeah.
Which is
The ability of computers to understand and generate human language.
so that's how we got those
Yeah,
incredibly human-like chatbots
that's right.
that can hold conversations,
Yeah.
write poems,
Uh-huh.
even generate code.
That's right.
Transformers were the secret sauce all along.
Precisely.
But-
There's one more layer to this story.
Oh, tell me more.
Alongside Transformers,
Okay.
we saw the emergence of foundation models.
Foundation models.
Yes.
Okay, so foundation models are like the ultimate multitaskers
You could say that.
of the AI world.
Yeah.
What makes them different
Right.
from previous AI models?
Think of it this way.
Okay.
Earlier AI models
Uh-huh.
were like specialists
Okay.
trained for a specific task,
Right.
like recognizing images
Yeah.
or translating languages. Foundation models
Mhm.
are like generalists. They have a
Yeah.
broad understanding of language and concepts, allowing them to be adapted
Okay.
for various tasks
Okay.
without needing to be retrained.
So instead of training
Yes.
a separate AI for each task,
Right.
we now have these
We have these super intelligent models.
super intelligent models
Wow.
that can be fine-tuned
Volunteered.
for specific applications.
Yeah.
That's a game changer.
It is.
Is this when AI went from
It could be.
like a behind-the-scenes technology to
Yeah.
something that everyone's talking about?
Absolutely.
Really?
The release of GPT-3 in 2020
GPT-3.
marked a pivotal moment
Okay.
developed by OpenAI.
Okay.
It was like AI
Uh-huh.
stepping out from the shadows and onto the world stage.
It's funny to think that a computer program
I know.
could become a celebrity,
Uh-huh.
but that's exactly what happened
I
with
gotcha.
GPT-3, right? Everyone's suddenly talking about AI,
Yeah.
what it could do.
It captured the public imagination.
Really?
Like nothing before.
Wow.
GPT-3 could write different kinds of creative content.
Like what?
translate languages,
Okay.
answer your questions
Answer your question.
in an informative way.
Wow. Even code.
It wasn't just a technological marvel.
It wasn't.
It was a cultural phenomenon.
Yes.
So up until 2020,
Uh-huh.
AI was like that talented musician
Okay.
playing in small clubs,
Yeah.
honing their craft.
Right.
Then GPT-3 comes along, drops a hit album,
Yeah.
and suddenly AI is headlining stadiums.
Perfect analogy.
It was the iPhone moment for AI.
It democratized access to AI
Okay.
in a way we'd never seen before.
Wow.
Suddenly, anyone could experiment with AI.
Really?
See its capabilities firsthand. Imagine its potential.
And that's where the real excitement begins.
It is.
Okay, so we've gone from
We've gone from the theoretical foundations
laid by Alan Turing
by Alan Turing
to the data-driven revolution
Uh-huh.
of machine learning,
of machine learning.
and now to the age of transformers
Okay.
and foundation models.
Wow. AI has come a long way.
It has.
This is where things get really interesting.
Yeah, it is.
What does all this mean for us?
Well,
Our everyday lives, the future of work,
yeah.
for society as a whole.
That's the question we all grapple with now.
Yeah.
AI is no longer a futuristic concept.
Right.
It's woven into the fabric of our lives.
Yeah.
It's in our smartphones,
Okay.
our cars, our homes,
Wow.
even our workplaces.
It's easy to get caught up in the hype,
Yeah,
but it's important to take a step back
it is.
and consider the implications.
What are some of the most profound ways
Yeah.
that AI is shaping the world around us?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, let's start with healthcare.
Healthcare. Okay.
AI is already transforming medical diagnosis, helping doctors detect diseases earlier and more accurately.
Wow.
Imagine AI
Okay.
analyzing medical images to spot subtle signs of cancer
Yeah.
that a human eye might miss,
Wow.
or AI personalizing treatment plans
Okay.
based on a patient's unique genetic makeup.
That sounds incredible.
It is.
AI is a partner
Yeah,
in pushing the boundaries of medicine, helping us live longer
longer,
and healthier lives.
healthier life.
But what about the potential downsides?
Yeah,
What about those who are worried
read about.
that AI will automate their jobs away?
It's a valid concern.
Is it?
There's no doubt that AI will change the nature of work, but it's not necessarily a zero-sum game.
Okay.
Some jobs will become automated,
Okay.
which is true, but new jobs will also emerge.
So it's not so much about robots taking over
No.
as it is about humans and AI
Right,
working together,
Yeah.
each playing to their strengths.
exactly.
Yeah.
The key is to adapt and embrace lifelong learning.
Lifelong learning.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to focus on skills
Uh-huh.
that complement AI.
Okay.
Skills like creativity,
Right.
critical thinking,
Uh-huh.
complex problem solving.
These are areas where
These are areas where humans still have an edge,
humans still have an edge.
at least for now.
Okay, so instead of fearing AI,
Right.
we should see it
Yeah.
as an opportunity to evolve
Evolve.
and focus on
Yeah.
what makes us uniquely human.
Exactly.
But even if AI creates new jobs,
Uh-huh.
there are still concerns about bias,
Bias.
privacy,
Yeah.
even the potential for misuse.
That's right.
How do we ensure
And we ensure that AI is used ethically.
ethically?
And responsibly.
Those are critical questions
They are.
that we as a society
Uh-huh.
need to address.
We need to develop robust ethical guidelines
Okay.
and regulations for AI development and deployment.
So it's not just about the technology itself,
It's not.
but about the choices we make,
That's right.
the values we prioritize,
Yeah.
and the future we want to create with AI.
Precisely.
Wow.
We can't simply sit back
Hmm.
and let AI shape our world.
Right.
We need to be active participants
In its development.
in its development, ensuring that it aligns
Yeah.
with our human values,
With our human values.
aspiration.
It's a lot to think about,
It is.
but it's also incredibly exciting
It is.
to be living in a time
Yeah,
where we get to shape the future of AI.
that's right.
But before we get too far ahead of ourselves,
Okay.
let's dive into some specific examples of how AI is already making a difference in the world.
Okay.
After all,
Yeah.
the future is built
The future is built on the innovations of today.
on the innovations of today.
Yeah.
You mentioned that the Gates Foundation is using AI
Right?
to tackle some pretty big challenges.
Yes, they are.
What are some specific examples
Yeah.
of how AI is being used for social good?
One fascinating area is global health.
Global health.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Gates Foundation
Uh-huh.
is funding projects that use AI
Okay.
to track and predict disease outbreaks,
Wow.
optimize resource allocation for healthcare workers,
Okay.
and even develop personalized treatment plans
Wow.
for patients in underserved communities.
It's incredible to think
I know, right?
that AI could play a role in ensuring
Yeah.
that everyone has access to
Quality healthcare,
quality health care,
regardless of where they live.
regardless of where they live.
That's right.
Are there any other initiatives
Oh, there are so many.
that stand out?
AI is being used to develop more sustainable agricultural practices,
Wow.
helping farmers
Yeah.
increase crop yields
Yeah.
and reduce their environmental impact.
That's great.
It's also being used to
Yeah.
improve education in low-resource settings, providing personalized learning experiences
Wow.
to students who might not have access
Yeah.
to traditional classrooms.
It's inspiring to see
It is
how AI can be a force for good,
a force for good.
a tool for solving some of the world's
Yeah,
most pressing problems.
the world's most pressing problems.
But let's shift gears for a moment
Right.
and talk about something a bit more lighthearted. You mentioned
I did.
that AI
Uh-huh.
is capable of creating art and music,
Right, generative AI models.
generative AI models.
The ones capable of creating new content.
Okay.
They're pushing the boundaries
Really?
of what we thought was possible.
Wow.
Imagine an AI
Yeah.
that can compose a symphony,
Okay.
paint a breathtaking landscape,
Mm-hmm.
or even write a screenplay.
That sounds like something
I know.
straight out of science fiction.
It does, doesn't it?
But these aren't just
No.
theoretical possibilities.
They're not.
Are they?
No.
There are already.
There are
real-world examples
real-world examples
of AI-generated
AI-generated art and music out there.
art and music. Wow.
Yeah.
So AI is not just mimicking
No,
human creativity.
it's not.
It's actually contributing something new
Contributing something new
and original
and original
to the world of art
to the world of art and entertainment.
and entertainment.
That's right.
Wow.
And as these models continue to evolve,
Yeah.
the line between
Yeah.
human and machine creativity
Right.
will become increasingly blurred. This raises all sorts of fascinating questions
Like what?
about the nature of art,
Okay.
originality,
Yeah.
and what it means to be creative.
It sounds like we're entering
It does, doesn't it?
a whole new era
New era
of artistic expression.
of artistic expression where humans and AI collaborate
Collaborate.
to push the boundaries of imagination.
But before we wrap up,
Yeah.
I have to ask about something
What's this?
that's been on my mind. We've talked a lot about the potential of AI,
We have.
both the good and the bad. But what about the risks?
Well,
Are there any concerns that keep you up at night?
one thing that we need to be mindful of
Okay.
is the potential for AI to amplify existing societal biases.
Okay.
If AI algorithms
Yeah.
are trained on biased data,
Uh-huh.
they can perpetuate
Perpetuate.
and even exacerbate those biases,
Yeah.
leading to unfair
Unfair.
or discriminatory outcomes.
So it's not enough
It's not enough.
to simply develop powerful AI systems.
No.
We need to ensure that those
Where you go
systems
wrong?
are developed and used responsibly
Responsibly.
with fairness and equity in mind.
With fairness and equity in mind,
Exactly.
we need to be vigilant
Okay.
in addressing issues
Okay.
like algorithmic bias,
Uh-huh.
data privacy,
Right.
and the potential for misuse.
The future of AI.
The future of AI is not predetermined.
It's not.
No, it's something we're actively shaping
Okay.
through the choices we make
Uh-huh.
and the values we prioritize.
That's a powerful message to end on.
It is
The future of AI.
is ultimately in our hands.
Wow.
It's up to us
Yeah.
to ensure that this powerful technology
Right.
is used to benefit
All of humanity.
all of humanity. That's right.
And if you want another AI deep dive, check this next video and ask, am I really living in these AI dope times?